kitty. Oh.
Kitty. Who's a pretty boy. Yeah.
Pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. Oh, Kiki.
Hello guys, welcome back. Today is Monday. It is June 9th today. I just woke up, so I'm a little out of it. Feeding Avril for dinner. So last time I talked to you guys was on Thursday, and I told you that we had our first good day. Baxter was starting to act more like himself. He ate a full meal. He took a poop. And I was really feeling optimistic. Well, unfortunately, that was a false positive, and it did not last long. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, big stretch. Yeah. On Saturday, we ended up back at the ER because starting on Friday, he started declining again, and then on Saturday, he actually started vomiting again, and I absolutely lost it. Like, I freaked out so bad because when an animal has pancreatitis and they continue to vomit after supportive care, that's not good. Like, that's serious. So I just absolutely lost my mind. Me and my mom took him back to the ER. We didn't get a whole lot of promising news. So when we got him there, his vitals were normal. Like, his vitals were stable. They said that he did lose a little bit more weight, probably because he has not been eating very regularly. And when we talked to the vet, we were just talking about how the week has gone since he came home from the hospital, and he really hasn't gotten better. Like, he's been hiding. Like, Thursday was the first day he actually came downstairs and stayed downstairs. He's been hiding. He's been acting lethargic. He hasn't been having regular bowel movements. He hasn't been eating. So she was talking to us, and she's like, I'm really concerned because, the supportive care that we've been doing at home should be working, and it really hasn't seemed to be working or help. So unfortunately, she is afraid that the vet is really afraid that it could be GI lymphoma, and there's really nothing we can do about that. She said with his symptoms and his age, which I did not know, because I know 8 years old is like mature age for a cat. I never thought it was like old, because cats and dogs ages are different. I can't talk, I'm sorry. I've been like not sleeping. I know cats and dogs, their ages mean different things. Like 8 years old for a dog is old, and 8 years old for a cat is just mature, I always thought. Or it could be IBD, irritable bowel disease, and she did not want to give him any steroids because if it was GI lymphoma, the steroids could just make everything more complicated. So she didn't even want to start him on steroids. She said that he needs to be hospitalized again and he needs to have tests run. Well, here's the thing. Everything in an emergency vet clinic is about 50 times more expensive than a regular vet clinic, and we have already spent $4,000 on Baxter in the last week.
Here you go, sweetie.
And it's not like I don't want to spend the money. I do, but I don't have it. Like, we went through everything for him in this last week. So I told her we can't afford to hospitalize him here again. Like, I'm sorry, it's way too expensive. And she understood. He does have a regular vet visit tomorrow, and we are going to go from there. But with how extensive the testing is for IBD and cancer, I don't know what we're going to do. So before we left the emergency vet, they gave him 200 mLs of sub-Q fluids, and they gave him a Serenia shot, which is like an anti-nausea shot, just to hopefully tie him over until Tuesday. We got home, and again, he hid for the whole rest of the night. And then today, he's been drooling a lot. He did eat a meal, and he did have a bowel movement. It was a looser stool, but it was a bowel movement. So I guess, I'll take what I can get, basically. But he's been drooling a lot. And it's not, because I know sometimes cats will drool when they're really happy or really relaxed, but he's never done that before, and I think he's drooling because of nausea. I think he's still nauseous. That's been concerning. So tomorrow we go to the vet, and we're going to see what we need to do. I really don't know what to do at this point because, I don't know. I personally, I don't know, I'm not a vet, but I'm also probably in some sort of denial. I personally do not think that it's lymphoma because all of his lymph nodes are not swollen. Like, he doesn't really have, his blood work was pretty much unremarkable other than the pancreatitis levels. Like, he just doesn't have the cancer signs, I guess, but again, I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't really know what to think or what to do. I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. I just don't know what more we can do. Besides, I mean, obviously blood work and ultrasound, that's kind of like duh. I don't know. So, yeah, things are not exactly better. He has not vomited since Saturday. He vomited about 4 times. And what's actually kind of funny is one of the times he vomited was actually in his litter box, which I thought was interesting. I was like, how polite. Like, he took the time to go to his litter box and throw up in the litter box. That was interesting, but yeah, he has not thrown up since Saturday, which is a good thing, but he has been drooling quite a bit. And it just breaks my heart because it's like he wants to eat, but his body just like won't let him. Like, he'll put some in his mouth and then it'll just drop out of his mouth and then he'll start doing that like thing and then he'll just start drooling. And it's like, does he not like the CD food anymore? Does he not like the flavor anymore? Because he's been on this CD food for years because he's a neutered male cat. He has urinary issues like most neutered male cats. So it's just been so heartbreaking, and it just feels like there's just like a dark cloud over my house at the moment. Like, it's just so sad here because I just feel so bad for him. And I'm doing everything I can for him. And, I understand that medical issues and things like that happen when you have pets, especially when you have older pets. And when I agreed to take in Baxter, I signed on for everything. Like, I was fully prepared for everything and anything. What I was not prepared for was to have all of this happen in a 4-month period, because yesterday was exactly 4 months since I've brought Baxter into my life. So I was not expecting that to happen, but I don't know. I guess it could be IBD. I don't feel in my heart that it's cancer. We're just going to take it day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, second by second. I'll keep you guys updated. That's the update on what happened this weekend. Not exactly the update I wanted to give you guys. I wanted to say, hey, he's been doing great. He's been improving. Like, no need to do anything else. But that is not the case, unfortunately. He had one good day, and the rest of the time he just seems like he just hasn't been getting better at all. I'm going to get off here, and I will see you guys tomorrow for his actual vet appointment. Did you have a good dinner? Was it delicious? Did you have a good dinner? Are you full? Do you have to go poop? Is it almost time to go to the dump? Yeah? Excellent. Are you full? Do you have a full belly? Oh, okay. Some things that I've been doing at home. I forgot to mention this earlier. Some things I've been doing at home is I have not been lighting any candles. I don't have any sort of like Glade plugins or anything, just in case like anything at home could be exasperating the situation. I also unplugged because I had 2 Feeliway Feliway. I don't know how you say that. Diffusers plugins for cats. Those like cat pheromone anti-stress ones. I've had those since I brought him home because it was a new home and I kind of wanted to lower his stress levels. I've had 2 of them in my home ever since, and I came across a few articles and a few TikToks of those actually making cats sick. Now, I'm not saying that's what caused this because the diagnosis was idiopathic pancreatitis, right? So we don't know what caused the pancreatitis, but just to be safe, because I've seen cats get like diarrhea, vomiting, lethargic, loss of appetite from those diffusers before. And I'm not saying the diffusers cause this, okay? So don't come for me. But just as an extra precaution, I did unplug those things from my home and I no longer have them plugged in. I have them put away and we're just gonna see what that does. So I have completely cut out all foreign scents in my home. Like I don't even wear perfume right now because I know cats are really sensitive to that kind of thing. I mean, every animal is, but like especially cats. So those are just some things I'm doing at home. I'm also keeping my house insanely calm, cool, collected, quiet. When he does go up and hide, I leave him alone. Granted, I go up and check on him every like 45 minutes to an hour and a half. I will go up and at least check on him, but I'm just giving him space and time to decompress. And it's unfortunate because I feel like his trust for me has gone down a little bit because I've been taking him to, you know, the vets and ERs and stuff like that so much lately that I think he's just kind of a little bit pissed off at me, which, you know, rightfully so. I would be pissed off at me too. But yeah, so those are just some things I'm doing at home. As far as tomorrow, it's really just going to depend on the cost of everything. Like, I don't know how far we're going to take this. And we also have to take into consideration his quality of life because, like, I'm not kidding you guys, all he does is just lay in the corner and drool. Like, he doesn't play anymore. He's barely eating. He does not have regular bowel movements. Like, the one he took today was the first one he took since Thursday. So what is that? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So like 4 days since he's had a bowel movement. So he's just not doing good. Like, he's miserable, and I'm gonna do what I can. That's the promise I made to him, and I'm just gonna do what I can for him, and I'm gonna do the best that I can for him. Cats are so mysterious. Like, you know, I just feel like cats just, they can't make it like a clear path on what's wrong. It's like, it's crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna continue to lay around in my jammies and just spend time with him and keep an eye on him, and I will let you guys know how the vet appointment goes tomorrow. And I'm trying not to cry. I have cried so much the last few days that even if I want to cry, I really don't think I have tears left to cry, if that makes sense. Like, I have just been crying so much. All right, that's all for now. I promise this time that's all for now. Hello again, guys. So I am here with some more updates on Baxter. So yesterday we went to his primary vet, so his regular vet, not the ER again. He has not had to go back to the ER, thank God. Yesterday we went to the vet just for like a medical progress exam. So just basically seeing where he's at, what more are we going to do. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm texting with the technicians at his vet currently, so every time I get a text, I'm like, oh. So anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, we took him in. Yesterday, before we took him in, he was acting very sick again. When we got to the vet, they did an exam. They palpated his abdomen. He did not seem painful. So they did an exam, and we basically kind of talked more about, I did not film or vlog because it was very hectic. My mom was with me, and it was just chaotic because we were literally almost late to the vet, which was a whole other thing. Not because of Baxter, because just people. Yeah, I didn't vlog anything, so I'm trying to remember as much as I possibly can. I have like notes here. We just talked about like how pancreatitis is such like a mysterious and complicated and expensive thing to treat for cats. So what they did is they ended up taking more blood. They are going to recheck his blood. They're going to recheck his pancreas levels, see where he's at with that. We're going to check how all his other organs are working, making sure that they're working properly, making sure that nothing has drastically changed since he was at the ER. We also added on more Cerenia, which is like an anti-nausea med. We added on another appetite stimulant and gabapentin. Now, I told you guys in my last vlog how I did not like how he acted on gabapentin because it made him literally like comatose, like just absolutely down and out, and I did not really like that. So he did get gabapentin, but he did get a lower dose. Like the milligrams are higher, but he's not going to be getting as much to hopefully avoid that completely zombie comatose cat that we were having. So he got 250 milligrams and he's only going to be getting like 0.75. So enough to take any discomfort or pain away, but not enough to completely knock him out because he has to be eating. And while he was on the gabapentin, he was not eating because he was just asleep in the corner. So we got more of that. I also got a separate prescription from my vet that I have to take to my pharmacy, which I've never had to do before. So hopefully they'll fill it for me, which I don't think it'll be a problem, but I also got a separate prescription for Zofran for him because they can take Cerenia and Zofran at the same time. That should help with the nausea. I noticed the nausea really hits him for some reason in like the early afternoon to mid-afternoon hours is when he really starts drooling. So anywhere from like noon to like 3:30 p.m. he's drooling a lot. He did eat his breakfast this morning. He did eat his afternoon snack, and he ate maybe about 30% of his dinner so far. So he is eating, so I don't have to use any appetite stimulators yet. He did take another normal poop today as well. Another big thing that we are going to do is we are going to do a diet change. Now, the diet change was something that I was really nervous about because he has to be on the CD, urinary care food. So I really was like, I don't know if I want to switch his food, because if I switch his food and, it helps, that's great. But then we also run the risk of like, great, he gets a blockage from a crystal and then we have to go to the ER and get him unblocked. Like, that was my biggest fear. But there's actually a hydrolyzed diet that is also urinary care. So we're going to try that. I'm waiting for it to get filled right now on my vet's online store so I can buy it. It's very expensive. Like, we have spent almost $5,000 so far on this whole situation, from the ER visits to the vet visits to the medications and now the food. Like, we're almost $5,000 into this. Absolutely crazy. Like, yesterday it was $369. Just pancreatitis is very, 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 very expensive to treat. And that's the other thing, is we don't know if this is going to be like a regular reoccurring thing for him. So hopefully this is just like a one and done and this never happens again, or it's going to be my luck and it's going to happen every month. Do you know what I mean? So what we're doing right now is just more supportive care, and we're going to try a diet change. I think the diet that he's getting switched to is Royal Canin. Canine? Royal Canin? I don't know how you say that. You guys know what I'm talking about. We're going to switch him to that. Right now he's on the Hill Science CD food, and we're going to switch him to the Royal Canin hydrolyzed protein urinary SO. It's a mouthful. I'm really anxious to hear what his blood work results say. We probably won't get those back until like tomorrow or Friday, but I'm hoping they're good, and I'm hoping he doesn't have any like major organ failure. If the new food doesn't work and he keeps having these symptoms of pancreatitis, The next step is going to be an ultrasound and internal medicine. Now, an internal medicine specialist for a pet, I don't know if you guys know this, is insanely expensive. So we are just going to have to wait and cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm terrified. I'm absolutely fucking terrified. He is doing okay. He is stable. He's not vomiting. He hasn't had any diarrhea. He's been eating. Right now, he is definitely acting like himself because he is currently laying on a cardboard box, just having the best time, just taking a nap. He had a little bit of food, took a poop, and now he's laying on a cardboard box. He tried to go inside the box, but he's a little bit fat, so he doesn't exactly fit. So right now he's doing normal Baxter stuff. He's laying on a box. He still really doesn't have that much energy. He's drinking a lot of water. Like, his water intake has just spiked up for some reason. I don't know. And again, is this like underlying diabetes? Is this IBD? Is this GI lymphoma? I have no idea, but I do notice he's been drinking a lot more water. He hasn't been hiding as much. Like, there will be times throughout the night where he will go under the bed, but for the most part, he has been staying around me. It's all about supportive care and just trying to get him through this and trying to calm that pancreas down. So, you know, making sure that he's eating, making sure that he's staying hydrated, because dehydration is a big thing with pancreatitis. You know, keeping him on anti-nausea stuff so he doesn't have an upset stomach, because pancreatitis really upsets the gut, because the pancreas works with, you know, all the surrounding organs and the GI system. So, you know, he probably just has a stomach ache from hell, and that just causes him to drool a lot. Because that's kind of the main symptom that I'm fighting right now, is his nausea. I haven't had to give him any gabapentin yet. I will know when I need to. I've gotten to know him throughout this, and I can tell when he's in pain. So we haven't had to give any gabapentin. I gave him a Serenia, an anti-nausea med, when I came home from work. That seemed to help. He has not been drooling since. Yeah, that's where we're at with everything. Somebody asked me to set up a GoFundMe for him, and I did do that in the past with Jackal, and I was so appreciative for that. I just feel like nowadays I would feel so bad asking... Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Yes! His prescription is ready to order. Thank God. Okay, awesome. Yay, I'm excited. I just feel so bad asking you guys to donate for a GoFundMe again, only because today's economy, I feel like, is a little bit more shaky than it used to be, and I would just feel so bad if, like, taking money from you guys when we're all struggling right now. Like, we are all struggling with money, and I would just feel too guilty, but I don't know. Well, I'll have to think about it. If you guys would be open to donating to a GoFundMe for him, you know, we can talk more about it, but yeah. Another concern that I have is I'm excited to try the new diet. Hang on. Okay. I'm excited to try the new diet. You okay? Yeah? Good kitty. Yeah, sometimes he'll do this, like, thing with his mouth. I don't really know what that means. I'm assuming it's an upset stomach, but I don't know. I'm excited to try the new diet, but what I'm nervous about is cats are notoriously picky eaters. What if I spend all this money on this food and he doesn't like it? I will die. My camera is about to die, so I'm going to go charge this so I can keep you guys posted on what I hear more from, but those are all of the current updates. I have been feeling okay. I know I was an absolute mess in the last vlog, and I was freaking out. I'm trying to keep my head on straight. I'm just trying to stay strong for him. We're going to try to keep this with the least amount of crying as possible. How much is the... Okay, we're just gonna look really quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Shut the... Okay, so for the 6.6 pound bag of the dry food, because this food only comes in dry, but they also added on a wet prescription ZD food, which is like a hydrolyzed food, but it also has like urinary properties to it. So with the wet food and the dry food, the total is $150.32. Wow. We gotta do it though. We gotta try it, right? I'm gonna go buy this. I really hope he likes it. I'm so nervous. Hey guys, first of all, what a day. I got home from work a few hours ago and I literally had to come home and crash on the couch. I had my very first ever horrible migraine attack in like 3 weeks, which is great. I'll take it. That amitriptyline medication that I've been taking at night to help with my migraines has really been working, but today I got a horrendous migraine attack. Like I could barely walk, it was that bad. So I had to come home and just crash. So I look like this. I still need to shower from work. Like, oh, that's not bad. I don't smell too bad, surprisingly. But I wanted to come on here and give you guys some really awesome updates. So the last time I talked to you, I ordered Baxter's new diet that we are going to try, which I have right here. And I also got his blood work results. So I will go ahead and read you the text that I got from the tech. So it says, Dr. Blank, I'm not going to say my vet's name, reviewed the blood work results for Baxter. She said everything looks good and that there are no crystals in the urine because they tested his urine. So his urine is totally clear. His pancreas enzyme is normal, so they're not off the charts, which is fantastic because when we were at the ER, he had like full-blown pancreatitis. He's playing on the boxes right now, currently. His liver and kidney values look good, so all of his blood work is great, like damn near perfect, which I am so happy about. And then it says she recommends transitioning him to the food that we talked about, and that she said if he does end up relapsing, then we can do more testing, such as a GI panel and ultrasound or scope biopsy, stuff like that. So the good news is his blood work is great. He is slowly starting to come around. He's starting to act more like himself, which is fantastic news. We've had several days of good days. He is pooping every day, normal poops. He is starting to wake me up in the morning, early in the morning, like he used to, which I'm totally fine with. He hasn't really had the energy to play full on yet. But he's walking around, he's not hiding. We're really starting to make good progress. I think the flare-up or the pancreatitis is really starting to come down, and he's starting to get back more into himself, which I am so grateful for, because there was a minute there where me and my mom, because he was so miserable, like so sick, that me and my mom were considering letting him go, because seeing him like that was just heartbreaking. But seeing how he is now, it makes me sick that I even thought about doing that. Do you know what I mean? Because all I had to do was just hold on for a little bit longer, and he's starting to act like himself. Is that distracting? Hang on. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to having my TV on all the time that I didn't even notice. I'm so sorry if that was distracting. I'm watching House Hunters. Anyway, it just makes me sick that I even thought about or even considered letting him cross over, because I would have never been able to forgive myself, because he's slowly starting to come around. But yeah, for a while there, it was rough seeing how sick and how miserable he was, just laying upstairs, just putting himself in this tiny little corner, just so sick, vomiting, diarrhea, drooling, just laying there almost completely lifeless. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I would not wish pancreatitis on my worst fucking enemy, okay? This is horrible. Like, The ER vet said that this is an acute case. If this is an acute case of pancreatitis, I don't even want to know what chronic looks like because this has been rough. I got his new food today. It came really quick. I feel like I ordered it like 2 days ago and now it's already here. I know there is a lot of mixed opinions on dry food for cats. I don't see any issue with dry food for cats as long as you're incorporating wet food with it. So I did order him dry and wet, okay? Please do not clock me. This food only comes in dry form, okay? And that is the Royal Canin. This is the multifunction urinary SO hydrolyzed protein. So this is going to be hopefully Baxter's new food. It looks like this. It's going to help, let's see, what did it say? Hydrolyzed protein is highly digestible and supports gastrointestinal and dermatological health, okay? So that's kind of what he needs for his pancreas. So I really want to see. So here's what the kibbles look like. Oh, it definitely, oh, it smells different. I don't know if he's going to like it. So here's what the kibbles look like. So we'll have to see if he'll want to try some. We are going to try this tomorrow, and I'm going to do like how you would do with dogs. I'm going to do like 75% of his food, 25% of the new, you know, and then slowly, gradually increase the amount of the new food. Now Baxter, he's actually currently eating. Baxter is a pretty chill cat, you know, like he's amazing, okay? He is an amazing cat. So I don't think we're gonna have too much of an issue, but again, he is so used to his urinary food from Hills that he's had for so long. I don't know how he's gonna feel about having a new food. And then we also got an entire case of wet food. So this is the Hills Science ZD. This is the food sensitivities stuff. So I got a whole case of 24. So we're gonna try that as well. He's trying to bury his food at the moment. Should I see if he wants to try a couple things of the dry? Should we try it? Look, kitty. Ooh, what is that? Is that a treat? Give it a try? No? Do you not like it? Yeah. Uh-oh, guys. I don't think he likes it. Oh, he just wants to lay in the cardboard box. You don't like it? There you go. Give it a try. Have a bite. There you go. Are you eating it? Yeah, good boy. Well, he ate them. That's good. I'm not going to give him a whole bunch because obviously it's new and I don't want to upset his stomach, but I just wanted to give him a couple kibbles just to try. You've been getting all sorts of cool boxes lately, huh, big guy? Oh, how's my kitty? Yeah, oh, good boy. Are you feeling better? Yeah? Is that good stuff? Get used to it, because we're going to give it a try. Save that whole bag. That's all for you, kitty. And all of those, that's for you. He loves boxes. Aww. You can have it. Yep, that's his. Yeah, those are all of the updates. I think I'm going to end this vlog here and start a new one and let you guys know how he's doing and how the new diet is going. Oh, but I think I went too long between vlogs on giving you guys updates. So I think I'm going to end this one here and just start another one and let you guys know how the new diet is going and stuff like that. But so far, it's looking pretty good. So far, we're doing good. And hopefully it just continues to go up from here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for everyone who sent good vibes, good spirits, good prayers Baxter's way. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for letting me share this journey with you. It's been a wild 2 weeks. Today is 2 weeks that we have been dealing with this. So just thank you for your support, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!